Hey guys, Macy here and welcome back to The Bright Side. Today I am doing my September book haul. Once again, I have a giant pile of books over here. I probably have over 30. I'm not even going to bother counting them. I am going to just start diving into them like normal, and hopefully you guys will get better descriptions of them when I actually read the books. But all of these I got at my local library bookstores for $3 or less. Most of them I got for $1, between 25 cents and $1, so I get amazing deals on books. But without further ado, let's start the book haul. First up, I got Cinder. This is a paperback, but it's such a nice paperback, and I think I'm going to take this on my trip coming up in October. So I'm really excited to finally dive into Cinder from Marissa Meyer. And I got Angus Thongs and Full Frontal Snogging by Confessions of Georgia Nicholson. I heard about this like a few years ago and everyone loved it, and it's just one of those, you know, younger YA books that I've wanted to read for a while now and see what the fuss was about. I have Before Green Gables. This is a prequel to the Anne of Green Gables by Budge Wilson. And I love anything to do with Anne of Green Gables, so once I do my full read through of all Anne of Green Gables books, I'm gonna throw this one in there and see what it's about. This one I got for a gift. I'm not sure who's gonna get it yet, but I got The Art of Manliness, Classic Skills and Manners for the Modern Man by Brett and Kate McKay, and it's got a cool cover to it, and it just has all these really fun drawings, and I love getting books like this for gifts for people because they're like really nice and kind of just like fun reads. I got Princess Mia by Meg Cabot. This one is one of the Princess Diaries books. I think it's number 8. This one's not numbered for some reason. All the rest of mine are numbered over here, but this one is not, so I've almost got the complete set of all Princess Diaries books. I think there's 10 of them, and then I will start reading them and marathon them. I got Bones of Fairy by Janie Lee Simner. This is a book about fairies, and it says, "Magic was never meant for our world," Father said, and of course I agreed. Though the war had ended and the fairy folk returned to their own places before I was born, we knew the rules. Don't touch any stone that glows with fairy light. Don't venture out alone in the dark, and cast out the magic born among you, before it can turn on its parents. Towns had died for not understanding that much, but the memory of my sister's bones, cracked and bloody in the moonlight, still haunts me. I got Seeing Red. This is the second book in the Looking Glass Wars. This one has really weird, like, kind of not so great reviews on Goodreads, and normally I don't care about that, but they said that it kind of makes fun of Lewis Carroll, which I'm not going to be a fan of, but I got this for 25 cents, and this is the second book in the series, so I figured I'd go ahead and try it out and see how it is, and hopefully the reviews are just being like over dramatic, because it's a really cool, like, pretty book, and I love retellings, especially like Alice in Wonderland. I got Lemony Snicket's All the Wrong Questions, Who Could That Be at This Hour? I don't know what this is, but it's got classic Lemony Snicket vibes, and I'm almost done with Series of Unfortunate Events, so hopefully this will like tide over my need for Lemony Snicket. I got The Beautiful Trumpet of the Swan by E.B. White. This is a beautiful, lovely edition. This is going to match my Stuart Little book that I have, and hopefully this one's as good as I remember it, because Stuart Little was kind of not quite as good as I remembered it, or not as good as I expected it to be. Then I got Anna and the French Kiss. Again, I got this one in paperback. It is a really nice paperback. I'm going to take this one on my trip with me too. I got this one for 25 cents and everyone loves it, and I'm excited to read about it. Got Easter Bunnymund and the Warrior Eggs at the Earth's Core by William Joyce. This is like something related to Rise of the Guardians, and this is book 2. Haha, do you guys remember when I bought that Anne Brashares book and I thought it was about the sisterhood in the future in like 10 years? It's this one, not the other one I got. So this is Sisterhood Everlasting. 4 friends, 1 sisterhood, 10 years later. So I got the right ones. Now I can read the correct one and not that other book that I got on accident. I got this beautiful classic edition of Wizard of Oz, and it has a cool like old-timey spine. I'm currently reading Wicked for fall, and so I think I'm going to read Wizard of Oz again because it's been a long time since I've read it. I got Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Finally found it. It's in paperback, but it's a nice one. I'm going to save this for October, I think. There's also Sense and Sensibility and Monsters. This is by Jane Austen and Seth Grahame-Smith. And there's a movie about this one that I really want to see. If you guys have read this, let me know in the comments. I got Kringle by Tony Abbott. This is a Christmas book, and it has Rudolph, I think Rudolph, one of the reindeer on the cover, with beautiful gold shiny spine. And I love Christmas books, and that's coming up. I got The Siren by Kiera Cass. Do you guys remember me talking about how weird this was in my mermaid videos? Well, I still kind of like it, and also it's beautiful. I got Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix by J.K. Rowling in the Bloomsbury edition. And I don't live in London or England, so this is really exciting. I also found Harrius Potter, which is the Latin edition. And I'm not gonna lie, I almost bought it. If it didn't have an inscription on the cover, I would have bought it. But I probably don't need that many copies of Harry Potter, even though it's my favorite book. I got Jane by April Lindner. This is a retelling of Jane Eyre, I think, in modern times. I got Plato and the Platypus by Cathcart and Klein. Let's see, Thomas Cathcart and Daniel Klein. I read this a long time ago. A friend recommended it to me, and this is Understanding Philosophy Through Jokes, and it is great. And I'm really glad that I found this because I forgot about it, and you guys should definitely go and read it and learn some philosophy fun. I got The Circle by Dave Eggers, and check out this naked book. Hold on. Look at this. I tore it a little bit because this was a library, an ex-library edition, and I had to take the cover off, so it ripped a little bit. But I'm really excited to read this because I want to watch the movie, but I want to read the book first. Then I finally got some more Sophie Kinsella. So I got these for $1, and they are The Undomesticated Goddess, Remember Me, and Shopaholic and Baby. So now I have 2 in the Shopaholic series, and I can continue my collection. I got a Sarah Dessen book because I've never read a Sarah Dessen book, and this one is Along for the Ride, and it's supposed to be about a girl and a guy, and the guy teaches her how to ride a bike or something adorable and contemporary, and we'll see how I feel about Miss Dessen. I got The Scorch Trials and The Death Cure. These are really nice paperbacks of the Maze Runner series, and I think I might put this in that take with me on vacation pile. I need to find the Maze Runner first because I want to read them before the movie comes out, even though people have mixed reviews. Then I got This Dark Endeavor by Kenneth Opel. This is about the apprenticeship of Victor Frankenstein. So this is like a Frankenstein retelling, and it looks really cool, and fall is coming up, so this is going to go on that list. Speaking of contemporaries that I haven't read yet, I got Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson, because I also have not read a Morgan Matson book, and this one's supposed to be one of the best ones, and it's supposed to be chock full of like road trippy fun. I got Silver Shadows by Rochelle Mead. That means I am only 2 books short of the Bloodline series and 2 books short of getting the Vampire Academy series, so I'm almost able to read and marathon these, and hopefully I love them. I got Radiant Shadows by Melissa Marr. This is like number 4 in the Wicked Lovely series, and it's about fairies. And lastly, I got these giant books that I know nothing about, but I feel like they sound familiar. The Ambassador Mission and The Magician's Apprentice by Trudy Canavan. And this is book 1 and book 2 in the Traitor Spy trilogy, and they're really, really big. Okay, you guys, that is all for hopefully not, but probably part 1 of my September book haul. If you guys have read any of these books, my husband is glaring at me because it is September 2nd, and this is technically the rest of my August books, but I didn't want to film a part 3 of my August book haul because that was a bit much. So I'll see you guys next time. Hope you have a great day, and let me know if you've read any of these books and what you think I should dive into next. Bye!